Good to see all of you.
You too, and good morning, and thank you everyone for joining this morning. It's nice to see so many faces in person, and Commissioner, I hope you have a speedy recovery.
Thank you very much.
For the record, for health reasons, Commissioner Pinnock is unavailable to attend in person. So in accordance with the state open meeting laws and state and city executive orders, she will be attending this meeting by video conference while the rest of us are in person. Please refer to page 2 in your board book to review the minutes from the last board meeting held on June 9th. Are there any questions about the minutes?
No.
No, not from me.
Thank you. May I hear a motion to approve?
So moved.
Thank you, Bill. May I have a second?
Second.
Second.
Thank you both. The minutes from the last meeting are approved and adopted. Today, we have one resolution for your review and vote. Please refer to resolution number 1 on page 4 in your materials. The first resolution reads, whereas there is currently a vacancy in the office of vice chairperson, and whereas section 2, article 5 in the fund bylaws states that any vacancy occurring in any office may be filled at any ensuing meeting of the board of directors. Now, therefore, be it resolved that Bill Heinzen, special counsel in the office of the mayor, is hereby elected to serve as the fund's vice chair and will hold office until the election, appointment, and qualification of his successor. Resolved that this instrument be filed with the minutes of the proceedings of the fund's board of directors. Are there any questions? Can I have a motion to move this resolution?
So moved.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner. Congratulations, Bill. We're excited to have you serve as our vice chair.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Yay.
Now that we have concluded the business of the meeting, I'd like to give an executive director's report to share with the board an update on the work of the mayor's fund. Thank you again for joining me on this short notice meeting. And I know actually we just met a few weeks ago, but there's still a lot of work that's been done. And actually, Deputy Mayor, we were just in this room a few weeks ago to meet with representatives from Pfizer to talk about their $1.5 million grant to the mayor's fund. That grant is going to support science, technology, engineering, and math, which most of you know as STEM, educational programs for middle school and high school students. This grant will go towards 2 specific programs. One, Exploring Futures, which serves the middle school and high school students by helping them learn more about potential career paths and plan for success in the new world of workforce. The other, College Now for Careers, will enable New York City public high school and middle high school students to earn college credits at CUNY by completing required courses for STEM. Well, not as big of a grant. We're also very excited about a grant we received from the Wells Fargo Foundation of $50,000 in support of a pilot initiative to support workforce development training in the administrative support sector for New Yorkers with disabilities. This pilot initiative stems from the success of New York City at Work, an employment program that recruits, pre-screens, and connects New Yorkers with disabilities to jobs and internships with established business partners in the public and private sector. We're especially excited to announce this grant this month because 2 days ago, as you know, the city celebrated the 32nd anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act. This week, the mayor's been also, on behalf of the Building Healthy Communities Initiative, which we call BHC, announced a request for proposals from community-based organizations in Brownsville and East Harlem who have received prior BHC grants or support. The grant will directly support the capacity building and planning of organizations to support their long-term leadership around community health, including healthy food access, space activation, and physical activity. For more information, you can go to the Mayor's Fund website that has the details of the RFP. And with the closing of our fiscal year 2022, our finance and operations staff is hard at work on our audit. This process will go on through into the fall. And as you know, this will be my last Board of Directors meeting as Executive Director of the Mayor's Fund. And it's been an honor of a lifetime to serve under 2 mayors and with such a dedicated staff who have really created impactful initiatives to support underserved communities in New York City. During my time at the Mayor's Fund, I've had the opportunity to be part of a team that's changed the lives of thousands of New Yorkers. Some of the benchmark programs include Connections to Care, a 5-year, $30 million program that worked to train staff at social service agencies with mental health knowledge and skills to create ways for New Yorkers to access mental health care. You're familiar with the Center for Youth Employment, now called the Mayor's Office of Youth Employment, and the work to expand the number of employment, internship, and mentorship opportunities for young New Yorkers. Partnering with the Department of Homeless Services and the Girl Scouts of Greater New York to support the expansion of Troop 6000, the first in its nation Girl Scout troop dedicated to serving homeless New Yorkers. And the New York City Soccer Initiative, a first of its kind public-private partnership that we successfully built and continue to maintain and program 50 mini pitches throughout the 5 boroughs in underserved neighborhoods within 5 years. We're still going through the pandemic, but the COVID-19 Emergency Relief Fund, in which our team raised more than $60 million from across the country and the world for programs to serve healthcare workers, immigrant New Yorkers, young people, small businesses, restaurant workers, and other New Yorkers affected by the pandemic. And most recently, the Bronx Fire Relief Fund, in which we raised $4.1 million from donors across the country and in New York to support those affected by the tragic apartment fire in the Bronx in January. As my time at the Mayor's Fund comes to an end, I want to thank you all. To our partners, our Board of Advisors, our funders, our CBO partners, and especially you, our Board of Directors. I look forward to seeing continued success in the impactful ways the Mayor's Fund will support vulnerable New Yorkers for years to come. Thank you for your time. I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Well, no question, but certainly a comment. I want to, certainly on behalf of the board and the entire administration, really thank you, Danielle, for your steadfast leadership. What you just ticked off is a list of really significant accomplishments. It is not easy to raise money, to make sure that it's invested, that really has an impact on the ground, and your ability to work across sectors with high net worth individuals, corporations, community-based organizations, and really do it so expertly has been really an asset to this city. And in just the 6.5, is it 7 months? I'm not sure, I can't keep up, that I've been here in the seat, it's absolutely been a pleasure to work with you and really meet the immediate needs from the Bronx fire. How you all were able to just spring into action and execute was really important and impactful. And although you're leaving the fund, we know where you live, and we'll be in touch and stay connected.
Yes, absolutely. I'm looking forward to still being a partner of the cities in my new role.
Absolutely, and we congratulate you on your new role.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Deputy Mayor. If there are no other further questions, are there any new business items that anyone would like to bring up? No?
No.
I would just really endorse Deputy Mayor Wright's comments. I think that the great thing about working in city government is you have the opportunity to make an impact that you can see in in the city, and that you have taken that opportunity. You have made that list, as the Deputy Mayor said, like anyone would be proud to have been involved in just one of those. Anyone who was involved in the Girl Scouts project would just say, I can retire, basically. And to have done all those things, it's amazing. And I know your team has helped you, and all of you should be really proud of what you've accomplished.
Thank you. I mean, I would be nothing without our team. They are fantastic partners. They support me in so many ways, and I know that I'm leaving it in good hands.
Thank you, Danielle.
Thank you. Well, with that said, our next board meeting will happen sometime in the fall for a date to be determined. And I now ask for a motion to close the meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you, and thank you, Bill. This meeting is now closed, the meeting is adjourned, and we're excited to go on with the rest of our day and doing great work for New Yorkers.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And congratulations to you.
Thank you, Commissioner, I appreciate it. And I hope
Better,
that.
Dawn.
I'll see you guys soon.
Okay,
Yes.
feel better, let us know if you need anything. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good day.
You too. Jill, you can end the Zoom.